we'll get right to you, sir. Is Azumin? Hello there. You're a Melvin's Gate assessor. Nice to meet a fellow Arcanist on the field. Excuse me, adventurer. Might I have a moment of your time? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Azumin, field assessor for Melvin's Gate. My work with the Custom House involves the investigation of claims made regarding the unlawful import of restricted items from foreign shores. Recently, there have been a large number of petitions made by the residents of Candlekeep Quay concerning a species not native to Vilburn. If this species is indeed alien to the island, it must be located and destroyed immediately, before it is allowed to reproduce and possibly disturb the natural balance found here amongst the area's fauna. I would ask that you take this lump of pedidoto flesh and place it upon one of the mounds of soil thought to be the nest of the invasive species. The odor should draw forth whatever creatures lurk beneath, leaving them easy targets. If you say so, then let's do it. We got quite a few that we need to take care of. All kind of well strewn out along the place. Thankfully, they're not too far. One is right here off the side of the road between Candlekeep Quay and Morrowby Docks. And the Hellion Mightling. Yeah, you are definitely not something from this area. That's for sure. At least as far as I'm aware. There's another suspicious mound here. Come on. What? Oh, wait! There's more! There's more! I should have guessed as much from the fact there was still music playing, but nope, there was more. Okay, now then, let's make sure we actually take care of everyone this time, right? Yeah. I'm not letting you get away this time. And there. Bam. And sure, I guess you use Radiant Aegis. Another! Oh, and you're not a Mightling, you're just a full-grown thing. Okay. That's another one down. Now we return. That did not take anywhere near as long as I thought it was. Because we got pretty much everything we needed in the span of two pieces of dodo flesh. Savnarian mites. We have collected eggs from cargo carried on ships hailing from Razat Han than before, but always in Limsa. There are no records of ships traveling to or from the tiny island nation making stops there in Candlekeep Quay. Nor would they ever need to. Unless the mites did not come here from a ship that laid anchor here, but from a different vessel. One with more heinous motives. I believe this will require further investigation. I thank you for your assistance. Perhaps I may require your service again in the near future. Perhaps? Let's hope, though, that it's something that can be handled without my intervention. Now that that is taken care of, though, I think that only makes me question more what is going on, Halbroda. Now, the way I see it, if you have the time to stand around questioning my character, then you most certainly have time to get that ass of yours down to the Salt Strand and help us search for survivors of the wreck. Who knows? You may just run across Plus this Peril's myth hid everyone seemed so eager to find. Here's hoping the navigator hasn't found him first. Alright, if you say so. You're certainly not being the nicest person, but I guess we have accused you of, things. So, fair enough? What the heck just happened? Oh, nothing that I already didn't know. Ah, you're right here. Hello there. Hi, I'm Peril Smith. You said, hey, the foreman's wondering on me whereabouts. I thought he might be. But you must know, I cannot show me face at the dry docks until I have righted the terrible wrongs I caused. 2 nights past, I made the trip here from the dry docks to Candlekeep Quay, just as the foreman asked. The seas were right rough, and the captain of the cargo ship was wary of bringing hers too close to the cliffs, so I paid a few coins to a fisher to take me out to meet her. By the time we was halfway betwixt shore and ship, the swells had risen to nigh on 10 yawns, and 'twasn't long before the waves had hold of us. 'Twas as we might try as we might to steady the boat, nature's grip was too tight, and we was flung headlong into the Lusaminia galley. When I awoke, both ships were gone, and the cargo I had to collect lay strewn across the salt strands. I've made every effort to salvage it, but the sands are crawling with Kirkians, and I ain't the one with a sword. And I ain't the one with a sword. And now you see why it is I cannot return to the dry docks. Oh, that's what's going on. Guess we'll just have to have your stuff for you, eh? Let's see if we can do it without attracting too much attention. I got 1. Up, and there we go. I should have known it wouldn't stay off for too long. Let's see here. Wait, did I do it wrong? Oh, no. I pressed the wrong button. That's still doing it wrong, but a very different kind of doing it wrong. Anyways, over here, tangled rigging. Hello there. You're all alone, separated from the rest of your banter tree brethren, I guess. I'm gonna go with that, but I'm pretty sure that's incorrect. Okay. Bam. And bam. There we go. And that should be about everything. So, now then. We just head back this way. And here you go. That night, I was positive to see like some doll of rags. And it weren't long before the world around me faded to black as I slipped deeper into the abyss. But to the navigator, but lo, the navigator wouldn't see me to the gates of 7 hells, and I woke to find myself washed ashore. And here I've been ever since, waiting for a chance to salvage me master's cargo. Well, I have a feeling this is the cargo that you're looking for. The missing parts! I don't know how I can repay you. I'll deliver the supplies right away, but first I must stop by the quay so that I might pay my respects to the widow of the brave fisherman who gave his life for a handful of coin. Could you tell Adver that I will be back to the dry docks by nightfall? Many thanks, adventurer. I will not forget this kindness. Don't worry. We'll let him know. I'm relieved to hear that both Pyramid and the supplies are unharmed. Though it was foolish for him to believe that I would blame him for that which was obviously out of his hands. You see, there was no storm that day, and the seas were adjacent to dry docks, were as calm as a slumbering child. This leads me to believe that the troubles the ships encountered off Candlekeep Quay was of a less natural sort, the sort which the Sahagin had been known to conjure. The Sahagin seem to be getting their hands dirty everywhere. This isn't the first time that their name has come up, and I'm certain it won't be the last. Anyways. Next quest, Do Angry Pirates Dream? Victory Foreman Art Bim is considering recommending you for an important job involving dry dock security. Lusaminia, while I originally had doubts about your motives, you have repeatedly proven yourself an asset to Naldic and Vimilix. I still do not like you, but that does not mean I do not trust you. Ginthada, head of the watch here at Dry Dock, believes the pirates may be plotting an attack on the Victory, and she requires assistance investigating a group of unsavory individuals making camp nearby. I have recommended you for the task. Despite all limbs of Lumin's endured before, during, and following the calamity, the fact that there are still those who would turn their backs on the city state so that they might line their pockets with a few handfuls of coins. Just the thought of it makes me sick. Alright. Let's find Grinthota then. Not too far by the looks of it. Yeah, not far at all. Around the corner, near the Aetherite Plaza. Hello there. I'm here to help. Ah, yes, I had a feeling you would be the one Adbrim sent. Since you first arrived at the Morbid Docks, I have had my men watch you. Oh, there's no need to get angry. I make it a point to keep an eye on all those new to the area. It is a simple protocol. And you'll be pleased to know that nothing incriminating was found. You appear to be a model citizen. That and the foreman seems to think somewhat highly of you, which I must admit is quite shocking. That the man doesn't even trust his own mother. Very well then, I assume Adbrim informed you of what your task would entail. The pirates we believe are conspiring to raid the dry docks were last seen making camp near an ancient stone called the Mark of the Spinner. I would have you approach the men, posing as a lost adventurer, and see if you cannot somehow learn of their intentions. Kanago, stationed at the rear's gate, can provide you with the exact location of the camp. Alright. So, right up here then. I have a feeling that the gate in question is going to be along the shoreline somewhere. That's typically where pirates hang out, right? Ah, there you are. Lusaminia! Haha! I knew it! No more sardines for Kanago. Tonight I shall dine on the finest salmon on the peninsula. Why? Well, I had a little wager going with some of the other guards on who what could recommend for the next job. My money was on you. Ah, the job. Yes, of course. If you follow the road past the gates to the southeast, you will eventually come to the barren cave with a single large stone, half buried in the cliff overlooking the sea. Followers of the 12 say it's a holy place dedicated to Nimia, the spinner. I'd be surprised if the pirates camped out there were aware of that, though. Okay. I don't particularly care for the fact that it's a holy site, but I do care for the fact that they are pirates and that they might attack people. So you know what that means. We gotta do what has to be done. Was I... Okay, yes, it is right here. Hello there. Who are you? I'm giving you to the count of 9 to step back on that path and carry your adventuring arse back. Head down to whatever rock it is he crawled out from under. You see, it's his eyes had it up to me ears with your type. Roman the ills like they was yours to roam. It's getting to be that a man can and I enjoy a mug of rum without some shite breathing outlander running up asking and hitches the way to the local lev me. 7 L's if I know. I'm a bloody pirate, goddammit! Those balls. Once you have me boy back, I'm putting the godforsaken pistol of an island so far behind me. Ain't no one who'll remember I was ever here. Come on, Scrags. We've knives to sharpen. That did not go well. At all. In fact, I think Pig saying that was anything near well is quite the overstatement. But yeah, they definitely seem to be up to something, eh? Better make sure that they don't do whatever it is that they're up to. Grimthora! So, the trespassers are indeed pirates, but they are indeed planning something. But is this talk of getting me boy... But what is this talk of getting me boy back? Could it be their target never was the victory? Something is not right, and I won't sit by idly waiting for those pirates to make the first move. I shall order increased patrols immediately. Thank you again for your help, Lusaminia. It appears we were wise to put our trust in you. And I'm glad that you think it wise to put your trust in me. I'm not gonna grab you. I'm going to grab these daggers, actually. For future reasons. Now then. Victory in Peril. Grimthora, a captain of the watch at the Morby Dry Docks, wishes your aid in dealing with potential intruders. I am concerned, Lusaminia. It appears that the pirates I had you investigate are on the move. They creep over closer to the dry docks, so I must assume they mean to target the Victory herself. That ship is the symbol of everything Lusaminia strives to become, and I will not allow these base scoundrels to lay a single finger upon her hull. We must apprehend them before they put their plans into motion. And you, Lusaminia, are just the woman to do it. Without your capable assistance, I fear the security of the dry dock cannot be guaranteed. Not moments ago, my guard submitted reports of suspicious activity in the area. Pray begin your efforts by listening to one of their accounts firsthand. It matters not whom you choose to speak with, but be sure to question either Urzway at the front gate or Sinongo at the rear. Any suspected saboteurs you encounter during the course of your investigation are to be interrogated. Report any and all findings directly to me. Well, we're already near the rear gate, so let's go with Sinongo. Who is right here. Hail, adventurer! Glad to have another hand aboard to help shore up security. The gods knows our reports would hit on Grimthora's desk, gathering dust if it were created for the insistent hands of those such as yourself. Speaking of reports, though, I saw one of those mangy pirates looking around the cliff near the empty heart. I'd take a closer look before he had the chance to cover his tracks. Oh, really? So if we were to head up this way then, what would we find? Okay, maybe not this exact part, but come on. There we go. For some reason, I thought it was on the way up, but nope. When they mean overlooking, they mean overlooking. Hello there. How you doing? Ah, spotted me, did you? Well, you're too late. What's happened is already happening. That can only... That doesn't sound good. Hello there, Granthora. Well, we got another instance on our hands. I think we're more than prepared for this. So let's get it done. So, you found one of those pirates, did you? I knew you were the right adventurer to ask for aid. But what could these knaves be planning? What's happened is already happening? Captain! Trouble at the shipyard! Easy now, soldier. Who did this to you? Pirates! Out of nowhere! Stuck me good. Gods below, we're not prepared for this! The pirates! Soldiers! How many do they number? Not sure. More than I could quickly count. Seem to be carrying explosives. Explosives? Then there's no time to lose. Lusaminia, you heard the situation. Make your way to the shipyard and engage these intruders. I will see to this man's wounds, then follow after. Make haste, now! Alright. To the docks. Immediately. If we can't go that way, though, we gotta go the long way around by the looks of it. So over here, there'll be some pirates. Thankfully, we're decently higher level than them. We should be more than fine. Okay. Go. Bam. 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 Okay. And even more. Hello there. Okay. Do that. And go. And come on. There we are. Bam. Bam. That's another down. We're almost at the docks. Oh, what the? Never reckoned it'd be this easy. Still don't trust those slimy bastards, but their plan worked like a charm. What are you doing, you great bloody fool? Shut your trap, boy! This'll be over soon. All that's left now is to blow this ugly pile of driftwood into splinters. Why would you do such a thing? Have you any idea how important this ship is? What it represents? Aye, and that's what makes it all the sweeter. Whatever it takes to knock some sense into me treacherous backstabbing son. Imagine a boy of mine giving up the pirate life to become a shipwright. And building a bleeding maelstrom vessel at that. What under Limlane's wise green ocean hate you take up with these self-righteous shites? You're the one with no bloody sense. Don't you see? The pirates had their glory days, but that era is over. I wonder why Edgar never spoke of his father. I never would have thought. This ship's a symbol, alright, of everything what went wrong with the world. And I mean to shatter it into 100,000 pieces. Granthora, Lusaminia, pray beat the tar out of this bloated sea slug, and make sure no harm comes to the victory. You got it. Let's do this. Let's start out by getting Topaz up. Come on. No. Target the goddamn pirate. There we go. And go. Bam. Oh yeah, you're going down quick. We'll have this easy. That frick. Nope, you're not hitting me. Oh boy, we got the Hagen coming in. We gotta focus on the big guy. And then everything else after that. On. Okay. Topaz, get in here. Go. Come on, there we go. And bam, bam. Come on, let me. No, stop targeting myself. Okay. Okay. Now Topaz. And Ruby Ruin. Gotta get out of the way first. And come on. Come on. Get unstunned. Or something. Why the hell were you not attacking? And one more attack to do it. Right? Yep, there we go. Anything else? Oh! Just you group right there. That's fine. That'll be easy. Pirates down. And the victory is safe. I must be getting old. Then some green venturer get the best of me. Ah. That's one big bloody ship. Big and nasty looking. You made that, did you? My thanks, Lusaminia. I shudder to think what may have come of the victory without your intervention. The pirates have been a right mess, made a right mess of things. I'd best get to sorting out the docks. And my thoughts could use some sorting out as well. Ever did my father have a way of turning my life upside down? Pray convey my thanks and my apologies to Grimthana. I don't think you have any apologies that you need to give. It's not your fault what happened. How fare you, Lusaminia? I cannot begin to thank you for the role you played in preventing this madness. You defeated more than a simple ship. You saved the budding hope of Lusaminia from a violent demise. The day was yours. It seems our security regimen will require much in the way of improvements if we are to truly keep the dry dock safe. RPM apologizes? Well, I suppose I can understand why he would feel responsible for his father's actions. Of all those involved, this incident was hardest on him. But in time, I believe he will come to a single conclusion. The most fitting way to move past this anguish is to see the victory completed and in the water. Ah, by the by, the pirates we defeated have been handed over to the Yellow Jackets. Raynor's men will be taking over the investigation. Before the Yellow Jackets moved in, however, we recovered a most unusual object. Should you have the time to spare, I would ask of you another favor. I will in a little bit. That was a lot of questing we just did. I'm gonna take a break and get some food real quick.